Right. The only sort of conclusion that I've come to, thinking in these last few hours, is that I really shouldn't be risking it anymore. Because we cannot keep up with the amount of teleport other that is necessary to go to the lower levels. I don't resist chaos, so I need to teleport this guy. Still 59. That's actually a good place to be. No stairs up. Recall. Killed 2 uniques. Didn't get anything. I managed to kill this demon the last time that I took him on, so let's keep one of them. I can probably leave this the rod of detection at home for the time being. We don't want to see Akira stealth. There's a Titan, there's some impact rounds. Where is that Drurgi? Well, I won't be able to get that guy out. Certainly not at this speed. Wisdom. That's probably a curse. I got more wisdom than I got constitution. Strength, capped, 1 more speed, good. Rod of recall, very good. I'm trying to avoid any monsters that can breathe acid or frost or shards to target me and then also hit those potions. How much did I lose? 1300 experience points. They're not worth a potion or restore life level. Deep descent. This one's good. It's probably better than a teleport level. Constitution, intelligence. Go speed. This is worth it. We go from 680 to 596. Okay. I'm definitely trading these teleport level for these 2 destruction because they kind of have the same effect. I mean, they completely remove me from any kind of trouble that I may have at that instant. Don't know what this is, but I'll straight away those. And then recall. I'll take this one, drop the steep descent. Wait, I only have one destruction? Okay, whatever. Staff of Rumor Curse is useless. Rod of Polymorph is also useless. We can now use the 2 Rods of Recall instead of the Scrolls of Recall. And 1400 gold for 2 of them. We can leave the detection at home for the time being because no. Let me see what I have. Let's keep it in case we need to. Oh no, right. What am I saying? I've got ESP. It doesn't detect everything, but mass banishment. We will take the mass banishment and start stashing it. I can sell these. Okay, so now armor is at 5,000. Has the weaponsmith changed? Still 5,000. Great. Still need these. Well, let's keep going. I gotta be really careful not to read it by accident. I'm almost certain it's going to happen. I don't have Piconf, so I don't want to go. Do I have Piconf? No, don't want to go fight that guy. Aryan, I do not want to see Aryan. Really, that is how little you should spend on a dungeon level if it doesn't look good to you. Just get out. And better to buy 1 scroll, read it. In case I want to run away immediately, I still have 1 rod. Multi-hued. 600 acid, 600 fire. 616 poison, that's the issue. That's the problem. I thought the fire breath was more, to be honest, but still, I'm not gonna test it. Ooh. 2. Cantoras. Let's get a proper level feeling first. Oh, this is Eol, the Dark Elf. Hold on a minute. 9-7. Requirement. Still below 600, so something in the mana storms. Not this guy. I'll take that. I don't think these are enough to kill this unique. Okay, I guess I got my wish. Speed. Slow monster. Bullets aplenty. Scroll of banishment. What does even star do? Wow, okay, so I get resist nether, which is cool. We have sustained constitution built in because we're Dunadan. It serves as a restore life levels. Hold life, but only a bonus +2 to wisdom, which is not great unless you're a paladin. Stun monsters. I still have no resist disenchantment, and he disenchants. Or I think he does. So let's just kill him like that. Lot of detection, very good. Okay, a little bit better. 430 poison brand. We'll drop this recharging. Actually, let me use detection. So we go Nexus Vortex. I think we resist Nexus. We do. Ether Vortex. This guy, I don't have a resist cold built in. What's this cold breath damage do? 733. These two guys, that one and that one, 800 poison, 820 acid. This one here seems a bit easier. I need to teleport away this guy. As you may notice, you know everything about this monster. I'm keeping the monster memory from the previous games. Okay, well, Nether Ball, 200. And Mortal Wounds, 225. Definitely a problem, but yeah. Potion of Healing get destroyed. We'll take that. Is he asleep? No. Nether. Probably better than this crap that I've got, light and dark. I'll take the nether. or I can go for this preservation. So I've got a whole bunch of stuff that I want to take. I have no way to pull those guys. This would be nice. So, let's throw away the serious wounds. I got a stash of critical wounds at home. Let's throw away these phase doors, middle shield. Let's throw away these treasure detection. Because I'm gonna go with the whatchamacallit, the ones we just said we have, the detection. And at this point, I would say we'll leave the other vault with counter us. Too risky. Frankly, slow monsters are not really that important. We can tag on another 25 dungeon levels if we want, so we could go down to the end. And, you know, I'm not that affected by P-Blind. I just want to identify this shield, see what else is there. Because these shields, they come with the physical sustains, so strength, constitution, and dexterity. They have hold life, resistance to disenchantment, and one additional high resist. But sometimes it rolls disenchantment twice. So sound and disenchantment. Okay, well, Nether and disenchantment would have been better. Choices. I think I will go with Nether, actually. What else have I got here? Or I could do this, and then that. That gives me the physical sustains, which are the most important. And my hit points are now back to 649. Or, again, alternatively, Nether from this one. And now I'm missing Chaos, which is kind of alright. I mean, Chaos attacks are extremely dangerous, but there's not that many of them. Again, we're gonna have to risk it. Yeah, we'll risk it. Nice roll. 631. Nothing here. That little lava room. Often, if there's monsters there, they generally tend to be fairly low level. Should I use an enlightenment? I only got 4. No. Let's leave these for a lower depth. So if I read all of the deep descent that I have, I get to 85. And it's not really deep enough to... Yeah, that guy is too dangerous. What the hell am I doing? Wrong button. Full single Buckland. Well, let's keep going down. There's no point right now going back up. There's a unique up north, and one of those guys that drains XP. Fortunately, VSP. This is really good because it allows us to increase our damage if we want to. However, we do lose 3 points of strength, 3 points of dexterity, 3 points of constitution, so ooh, the Dwarven Pick of Erebor, if I recall correctly, this does quite a lot of damage. Acid Brand plus 3 constitution. So this goes on, then this goes on. We're back to the same level. I no longer have Nexus. I don't remember where that came from. Was it from a hammer hand? It was. I suppose good to know. +1 light. Wow, what an artifact. Okay, I'll say we go this way. Let's go banishment, pick it up immediately. Stuff with the spell evil, bye-bye. Nexus Q. Yeah, not gonna fight these guys. Next one over. Dragon Breath. Green Life. Special Healing. Drop. Yes. And Recall. These are part of the endgame kit. So, you know, it doesn't really matter how quickly you leave the level if you're carrying one of those home. Now let's leave the steel hammer hand, always good. I can sell this now. So we got ESP from Helm. And what's the... Okay. Resist Chaos. Okay. I think this is fine for now. Don't have Nexus. Problem, but... and these, basically, all they do is 5 damage. Well, I already have the set of this Celestial Power to do +6 damage and +5 strength. So, useless crap artifact. Anything else here? No. I can probably carry these. Will not need the String of Strength anymore because I got those sustained. Choices are immunity to fire, but probably drop to 250 damage. Blood Spike, switch Chaos with Nexus. Chaos probably better. I mean, higher damage Chaos attacks, less damage but more likely to happen Nexus attacks. It's kind of a toss between the two, but I do also lose the Constitution bonus. Mundwine or Mundwine, just basic damage versus evil. I could go back to this guy, because high damage versus demons, and there's going to be a lot of them. Or this, which can be sold, because by now it doesn't do anything anymore. Drop the Identify, get some Phase Door. What's my stealth? Fair. Fair means shit in this game. Magic map, I know is good. Ooh, nice. Ooh, summoning runes. Always be very careful with summoning runes. I need to see normal crossbows. Extra attacks. Can for now throw them out if I don't need them. Stairs, one down there. Is that the only one? Another sellable item. Might as well kill him because otherwise banishment. Okay, very good. We'll kill this guy. It only works if they're asleep. It doesn't work if they're awake, because you don't have Stone to Mud and you need to expose yourself in order to hit them. So if you're any other class, you can cast Stone to Mud over on this line from here, but if you're a warrior, you need to be there. Anyway, there's still like 20,000 XP, so... Stairs... Okay, let's go see what's waiting for me. Okay, good thing he can't come here, at least not from that route. Is there anything I am not seeing? I need to wait until my detection recharges. anything. Okay, so he's a problem. And not only is a problem, but he picks up stuff. So if he's gonna come here, he's gonna pick up all this stuff and leave me with nothing. Banishment, yes. Damage, I'm not using it anymore. So I'm going sideways because hopefully he will charge me here and he will only attempt to pick up items. He can go straight. He can go like this, left and then down, attack me, or down here and attack me. And both ways, best you'll pick up if there's anything I haven't detected there. Arkenstone, baby. Huh. I guess it's kind of pointless to confuse me if I'm surrounded by monsters. Because I'm still moving in a direction, which means I'm still going to attack something. One more detection, very good. Let's go straight for the Arkenstone. Okay, so this is actually quite unusual. Dungeon level 64. And it doesn't have any stat bonuses, which kind of sucks, but if I remember correctly, none of them do. However, it has these two useless resists. It gives you See Invisible, it gives you Hold Light, and also activates for the Arkenstone, so it lights up the whole level. It's not clairvoyance, because clairvoyance also shows you what each object is. So the Palantir used to have that. This sometimes has ESP on it. Special enchantment, we'll do that. Amulet of Magic. We don't need to see skills or resistance anymore. We don't need to see shields or resistance anymore. Rod. Okay, let's pick it up. Throw away these. Whoops. Okay, he was nice enough to walk straight towards me, so let's say thank you and get out of here. Hold monster, useless. Actually, I'm gonna rig it. I said bolts, hold monster, do not need to see it. And treasure location. The Vial of Galadriel does nothing, so we can sell this. Potion of Healing. Ideally, if you have space, it's a good idea to drop potions when you have many of them, because when you're attacked by shards or cold, everything that you have in your backpack gets rolled against to see if it breaks. Got 2 banishment, 2 more identify. You know, it's really, we're juggling everything, but it's not a terrible character. I'm holding too many of these. I have Hold the Life. 3 times, so. I also do not need to see cash anymore. My cash is not going to come from whatever's lying on the floor. It's going to come from objects that I sell. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Eight. So first off, rings, no. We only want to see rings of speed and rings of power. That's it. I think that's a ring of speed. There's a lot of books which are contributing to the level feeding. I don't think this game has a, if I recall correctly, I don't think it has a dragon artifact mail that looks like the Law Dragon scale mail. So I don't think this is an artifact. I think this is just the normal Law Dragon scale mail, which gives me resist shards and resist sound, which is not worth making a big effort for. But I can probably get a better ring of speed than one of the. Oh, how nice! Give me back my. Don't need these anymore. Better than the +7 that I've got right now. Dragon Frost, always been useless. What is it? Aranea. The big ones are actually quite dangerous. Better boots of speed? No. Enchant armor. Or whatever little they do. Oh, my Spanishment. I might actually pop this one and clear out that that vault. And possibly a wise thing to do is just to go and avoid any chance of any monsters that could wake up in between. So I see Saruman. I see the Phoenix, but she's locked in behind the wall. That guy is going to be a problem. He's definitely going to be a problem. It's going to take at least a potion of speed just to get to that ring. Well, let's use them. I'm going to use a charge of this. Don't want to risk it. Augmentation. My constitution keeps going back and forth. What the hell happened? There was a blue potion right here. Maybe one of the shard hounds. Yeah, because I didn't pick it up. Another thing that I've asked the maintainer is if there was a way that we could temporarily disable visually ESP, so while still technically not having to take off the item, because if there's an item under a mob that you can sense the mob, you can no longer see the item as a player. But he didn't think that that was important. Don't need basic scale. Okay, 3 stealth and resist nether. This is the kind of quality that you get out of this set. Not worth it for nether. Maybe I'll pick it up, but I'm not actually planning on using it. Gondolin can have ESP, although, is he asleep? He's asleep. How much damage does he do? I do not know, because these are so dangerous I haven't even probed them. I should actually be able to kill this guy from here. Intelligence. Solomon. Oh, I do resist nether now, so I can go kill that death break. She asleep? No, she's not. See, that's what I mean. You have to drop the item, and it takes time to drop it and then put it back on. And I just said, can we have that made in one button? And you know, basically, because you already know the objects that are there. Theory, no, strength is much better right now. What's that? Detection. You know what? Intelligence and wisdom, but not ESP. Have a cup of tangle, wisdom, more wisdom. I'll pick him up if I can. So face door, and this ring of speed, I guess. No, we can drink these. Dungeon level 64. Can we see this? Yeah. So sell this ring of speed. Get to the scrolls of identify. Identify, peek onf, and so they both do peek onf. One does intelligence and wisdom, peek onf. barely better than a Helm of Intelligence, and this for a priest is the same as a Crown of Lordliness. That's about as far as you go with these useless artifacts. Banishment, sell them straight away. Drop the special healing. Nothing sellable. So we said 64 plus 25, 89. You only need a handful more dungeon levels. I think we can just walk to the nearest stairs. Two. Dwarven. Over here. If possible, try not to do what I've just done and what I do all the time. It's a bad habit that I've had it for so long, it's just impossible for me to break out of it. But when you're tapping these two rods, do magic mapping first and detection later. Because then, see, I've done it so many times, because then you'll have one turn to see what they are. This is fairly easy to navigate as a vault. I want to kill that guy. Mouth of Sauron is obviously very dangerous. Nexus Q, very dangerous. Just remember where he is. He is right here. Let's get rid of the vampire. And a 1 and a 2. Whoops. I can even break these on non-artifact. I can probably kill Lorgan right now. That's something, right? 2 of dexterity. I will take them very gladly. So we said detection is right there. I will just not go there. Simple as that. I do not want to get thrown in this room at all. Uh, 5 and 9 2. Reagan. I did do resist chaos, yeah, okay. That's it. That's all. No, there's this guy. He might be sitting on one more item, but nothing important. 66, 91, 92. Oh, plasma hounds. Okay, let's start by clicking recall. Two really bad things, one on one side, one on the other. And we can go once again. Yeah. You know what? We'll go up and then we'll go down again. Life experience. Why not? This normally is full of potions. Yeah. Intelligence. 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 Shame I'm not a mage. How did I get to the stone curse? Straight down for speed plus 7. 4 more points of speed. Very good. Let's just see these and then go down again. Okay, stairs, straight up. Need to do scrolls again. No, 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 no. I'll buy them. Like I'll buy the recharging. I'll undo him if I need him. Teleport level. I'll rather use destruction. There's the stairs. $71.96. Time hounds. One of the worst possible news we can get. So much so that we can leave straight away. No way. I can kill this guy right now, no problem. Even though we have just a basic resist, and even though he does 700. Basic unresisted damage. Smog as well is not particularly powerful. He can throw me out of the level. She does fairly high damages with her breath and summons. So these two guys I want to throw away, but I wouldn't mind killing him because he's weak. And I would love a nice Rodel speed right now. Camelot's cursed item. Maybe not a fireworm just yet. $73 and $25, $98. I say we are done for now, and next one we can go dungeon level 98. See what's waiting for us there. Spoiler, Gothmog. Yeah, nothing. Alright. Good luck to me.